Well, I think the biggest motivation is an impending gig on the calendar. There's nothing like a gig coming up to make me go, oh my God, I've got to practice. All right, today's question is from Alan, and he wants to know, what motivates you to keep playing guitar? Well, I think the biggest motivation is an impending gig on the calendar. There's nothing like a gig coming up to make me go, oh my God, I've got to practice. I don't want to make a fool of myself. So there's that. And I actually have been known to book myself gigs in order to make sure that I am still practicing, because I'm generally not a lazy person, but I can definitely put off practicing and not picking up the guitar. Just like, one of my very favorite books ever is a book called The War of Art, rather than The Art of War, The War of Art. And I think the name of the author is Stephen Pressman. Incredible book. I highly recommend it for anybody who wants to do anything that takes any amount of willpower, like lose weight or get a better body or finish a degree or get better at a musical instrument or get better at anything. Read this book. It talks about resistance. That is the big concept in that book. Resistance to doing what you know is right and what you know would make you feel better. Like, I always feel better after I've played guitar, after I've practiced. But does that mean that I practice every day? No, because there are so many things that are important, like the non-musical aspects of my career, the marketing stuff, the day job, which is actually a company that I co-founded 15 years ago that, basically keeps me in house and home, things that like normal people have to do, earn a living and do this and, feed the cats. But it's very easy for me to find excuses not to practice. But if I have a gig on the calendar and honestly, with the last couple years with this Aerosmith tribute band I'm in, Ragdolls, having to learn all these Joe Perry parts and solos note for note has been great for just making me practice. And my guitar playing has never been better because I've had to practice for hours a day. And I actually love it, even if it's challenging. Maybe because it's challenging, I don't know, but I absolutely do love it. That's really how I stay motivated, is fear of embarrassment or fear of making a fool of myself. But I do love it. It's just sometimes it's hard to get going, to like sit down and practice. Once I sit down and start playing for 5 or 10 minutes, then I'll stay there for quite a while. But just sitting down and it's like kind of trying to make sure I go to the gym. Like if I just put on my sneakers and my yoga pants or whatever, and I get out the door, I'll go and I'll work really hard and, sweat and all that. But if I don't do it when I first get up, it's really hard to make myself do it. So that's kind of how I feel about practicing guitar too. It's something I love to do. It always makes me feel better, yet it's still challenging for me to make myself sit down and do it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and always remember, you rock.